Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So we're going to produce some tables, and in this activity we'll learn how to use tables to organize a web page. Being able to produce tables according to design is needed for examination. Here are some tables that you need to work through and understand. Study the code carefully, then type them in and save each using the file names example table 1, example table 2, etc. So I'm just going to close these. So we will have for table 1 over here. So let's first just study them. This table has a horizontal width of 60%. Notice that the width of a cell can be specified, and this width is a percentage of the table size and not the screen size. So we have a table, it has a border 1, cell padding 5, cell spacing 5, width. I want you guys to notice that it doesn't matter in which order you put this. If you scroll up, you can see here we started with the width, border, cell spacing, and cell padding, and we're doing it in different orders. So it doesn't matter in which order you do it. So just so that you guys know about that. And it seems like the code is very similar to our previous one. So to save a bit of time, I'm just gonna go to my files. I'm gonna open one of the previous ones, this one over here, and you can see that we have a table, we have a width, we have everything, border, cell padding, cell spacing, width, we have everything in there. We have two table rows and we have a table. So we have two table rows and we have the table. So it seems like we only have one data piece to put dot table to put in, the TD. And the width for this one needs to be 60. The border should be 1 and the cell spacing should be 5. And the cell padding should also be 5. Okay. And the first row, so we'll just say, okay, so we put that into TD, width equals 20%, 20%, and we call this cell 1, and we have another table data, table data, and it is called cell 2. And you can see inside of this we don't have the width set to 20. So you can see this cell 1 is not as broad as cell 2, which is much wider. And we're going to copy this, put it in here, and then we're just going to change the... Oh, it seems like there's a space between those. This is just the name of the table data, so it wouldn't make that big of a difference if you don't put it in there, but since there is a space there, I just put that in there. The rest looks like that. Okay, and this we need to call example table 1. Save as example table 1.htm, and we say save. Let's see how it looks like. Example table 1. Okay, this is exactly how theirs looks like. So we have theirs. Okay, table 2. So for this one we have a table border 1. If it confuses you that this is not in the right order, I'm just being very on purpose. Yeah, I'm being on purpose with, I'm being intentional with switching the words around. So if this does confuse you, you are more than welcome to switch them around. So you can just select them and just switch them around. So the width is at the end, cell spacing and cell padding needs to change positions. There we go. So cell padding is 5, cell space is 5, and width is 50 this time. And put in table header. So TH is for table header, and it's going to be column span of 2, so it's going to take up spaces of 2 columns. Column span equals 2, and it's just called table header. Table header. Again, if it confuses you using previous code to do that, there's nothing wrong with retyping everything. I'm just trying to save time for the video, but you can also do this in an exam if you have a file with you. Sometimes they will ask you to open already written HTML code and just make it different, and they'll tell you how they would like to do that, and I think that's that. Okay, so this one we will save as table 2, and we say save. I think I saved as HTML. Yes, okay. We can open it, and you can see here we have our table header. It takes the space of 2 columns. Something looks weird with my code. Oh, I still have the width in here. Did we just make double sure? I don't think we should have the width in there. Oh, we should. Okay, now everything's fine. Okay, so we're good. And I just want to make double sure I do have everything. Mine looks a bit different to theirs. Border is 1, cell padding is 5, cell spacing is 5, width is, oh, I have an extra quotation mark there, which means I'm missing another one. I think now it looks the same. Let's see. How's it? Okay, now it looks better. I wanted to say it looks a bit different to theirs. So I also made it with, I think with this switching around now, I made a small error there, so sorry about that. But this is fine. This is working now. It looks like theirs. I think if I spend more time, I might find another error somewhere, but I don't see anything now. I don't want to spend the whole video just trying to find that. Oh, here we go. That should be TH. Let's see if that makes a difference. Still looks a bit different. Nah, it didn't make a difference. That's weird. TH. Did I? Yes. Yeah. I think now everything is fine. I don't think there's any error. If you do see an error, please let me know. So I want you. So I'm just gonna do the first 2 for you guys. Otherwise, this video is gonna be very long. But you just copy the code that they give you and just see the different ways that you can make this. The different ways that you can put in the cells. So everything is here. Just make sure you don't make spelling mistakes or these writing errors that I just did, typing errors, and you'll be fine. So just submit that. Just to be clear on how I want you to submit this. So this is going to be for the activity 21.9, producing tables. So I'll just change the name here and say upload the documents, do the screenshots. I'm just going to copy this. Put that as instruction number 6. And then you can just call this name, surname, and then just make double sure this is producing tables. Producing tables. Okay, so you can just save it as that. So, oops, this is going to be the name of the file that you put in all of your screenshots. And if you remember from the previous video, I just want the screenshots of your code. So I want this one. So you can control and scroll with your mouse, and that would be table 1. Crop it. I'm just going to do the first one, and then I just want you to do this for all of the tables. So all of them I want on one PDF document, and then just the proof of this. There we go. Print screen. Crop. Put that in there. Make it the full width, and that would be for the first table. And then the second one, you just open with Notepad, and then just make sure that's nice and big. Print screen, and I'm sure by now you get the idea. and you just go on with all of the tables. There's just 4 of them. Just 4 tables, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just 4 of them. And if you would like to, you can start with activity 21.10. So they are going to ask you to make this. So try to learn from this. This is also going to be a tool that we can use to see how we can make the different cells. So I hope this activity will help with this. If it does not, please ask me any questions if you have. But this is activity 21.9. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.